Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we sift through layers of information to unearth those crucial nuggets of knowledge and insight, custom-tailored just for you. Today, we're diving into autumn, a season many associate with crisp air, changing leaves, maybe pumpkin spice, everything.
Right, the cozy stuff.
Exactly. But it actually holds some surprisingly profound spiritual lessons. We're looking at a really thought-provoking YouTube transcript today.
Yeah, it outlines 5 key insights drawn from this time of year.
It does. Okay, let's unpack this.
Well, what's fascinating here is how universally applicable these lessons can be, even if they come from a specific tradition.
Right.
So our mission really is to pull out that core wisdom, connect it to your own journey, and highlight practical ways to apply these insights. Like right now.
Get some quick but deep understanding.
Exactly. Something that genuinely shifts how you see the season and maybe, your own path of growth.
Absolutely. So let's jump into the first one, something we all see. Trees shedding their leaves.
A classic autumn image.
It's stunning, isn't it? Those colors, the sound of them underfoot. But it's not just a pre-decline.
No, not at all. There's a much deeper reason. Functional.
Right. Beyond just looking nice.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, the really fascinating thing isn't just the shedding itself, it's the deep internal shift the tree makes.
Towards what? Resilience?
Resilience, exactly. It's a purposeful letting go, a strategic surrender, you could say.
So it can save energy for later.
Precisely. To survive the winter and be ready for a future bloom. How often do we resist that kind of surrender? We cling to things even when they drain us.
Yeah, the familiar, even if it's not helpful.
Right. And the source quotes Ecclesiastes 3.1 here. To everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under the heaven. It's so apt.
So if the tree didn't shed its leaves?
It wouldn't survive. It'd be overloaded, vulnerable, and spiritually maybe we miss out on new life if we hold on to what God's asking us to release.
Dead leaves, essentially.
Dead leaves, yeah. What's God calling you to release this season? Don't let those keep you from thriving. It's a good question to sit with.
That's powerful. It makes you think how much we fight that natural rhythm. And speaking of rhythm, as nature sheds, it also slows down, right?
Definitely, if you feel it.
Shorter days, the air gets colder, animals start prepping for hibernation. It feels like nature's taking a breath.
A necessary pause, and that's the second lesson, really. Rest and renewal.
Taking a cue from nature.
Exactly. The source brings up how Jesus often withdrew to quiet places, to pray, to rest. It highlights how vital that renewal is, spiritually and physically.
We don't do that enough.
We really don't. Matthew 11.28 says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." It's an invitation.
But what stops us in this always-on world? Is it guilt? FOMO?
It could be all of those, or something deeper maybe. We push past our limits, risk losing clarity, losing strength for what's next.
So nature's rhythm is kind of a gentle nudge.
Yeah, maybe God's asking you to pause, take a breath, trust Him to carry the burdens while you rest. Find your place in that rhythm.
Okay, so while things are slowing down above ground and leaves are falling, you mentioned this quiet, unseen work happening below.
Seeds falling.
Right, which might just look like, well, nothing much is happening. But here's where it gets really interesting. What's actually going on there?
Well, the deeper truth is those seeds aren't just falling. They're being planted. They're getting ready for a whole new season of growth.
Ah, okay. So it looks dormant, but it's actually preparation.
Exactly. And that applies to our lives, too. Those times when it feels like nothing's happening, like you're stuck.
Yeah, those stagnant periods.
God might be planting something bigger, beneath the surface,
Yeah.
preparing you for something you can't see yet.
That requires a lot of trust.
It does. John 12.24 says, "Except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone, but if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit."
So something has to die for new life to come.
Sometimes, yeah. Old ways, old perspectives maybe need to fall away so God can bring something new, something abundant. It's about trusting the process, the timing.
Even when you don't see results.
Especially then. Don't give up just because you don't see it yet.
That's huge. So much unseen preparation. And speaking of preparation, there's the more active stuff we see animals doing, right?
Oh, yeah, like the squirrels.
Exactly.
Right.
Frantically gathering acorns. Or bears bulking out. It's like intense meal prepping for the winter.
It really is. And that's a powerful metaphor for our need for spiritual preparation.
How so?
Well, it makes you ask, what spiritual food are you storing up for the hard times?
Okay, yeah.
Proverbs 6.6-8 says, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise." It's about foresight, diligence.
Not just physical prep, but spiritual.
Right. Just like squirrels need acorns, we need spiritual reserves. Prayer, scripture, building that trust muscle with God.
So we're ready when things get tough.
Exactly. You don't want to be caught unprepared when the storm hits, so to speak. God is calling you to fill your heart now with His word, with trust.
Like the ant preparing. Makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay, so the final lesson. Let's talk about those fallen leaves again, piling up.
Often seen as just a mess, right? Something to rake up.
Totally. But what else are they doing? There's more to it.
Oh, definitely. Those decaying leaves, they're actually doing something vital. They're enriching the soil.
Breaking down to become nutrients.
Precisely. Preparing the ground for new life in the spring. It's this incredible transformation.
And the metaphor for us?
It's about our struggles, our challenges. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God."
To them who are the called according to His purpose.
Yeah, so God uses those difficult times, the periods of loss or struggle, to prepare us for new growth. Just like the soil needs those decaying leaves to become fertile.
So the struggle isn't wasted.
Not if we let God work through it. If you don't allow God to work through your challenges, you'll miss out on the new life He's preparing.
Wow. So your struggles could be the foundation for growth.
They absolutely could. Your struggles might just be the foundation for your greatest growth. It's a profound thought.
These insights really do change how you look at autumn. It's not just a season, it's like a roadmap for spiritual growth. So what does this all mean for us practically? How do we, live these out?
Yeah, that's the key, isn't it? This raises an important question. How do we apply this? Knowledge is great, but application is where the change happens.
Right.
The source actually gives 5 simple but pretty powerful ways to integrate these lessons.
Okay, let's hear them.
First, weekly nature reflections. Simple, take a walk, maybe bring a small notebook. Reflect specifically on what God might be asking you to release. Journal it.
Just notice what nature's doing and connect it.
Exactly. By the end of autumn, you might feel lighter. Second, a midweek sacred hour.
Yeah.
Dedicate 1 hour, say Wednesday evening, just for focused time with God. Prayer, scripture.
And notice what comes up.
Yeah, note down insights, personal messages, make it intentional. Third, nurture a spiritual plant.
Okay, interesting. Like a literal plant?
Could be. Tend to it daily. Or it could be a new spiritual habit. Daily gratitude, meditation, care for it, track its growth, see how you grow with it.
I like that. What's fourth?
Fourth, prepare spiritually for the next season. Look ahead. What challenges or transitions are coming up in your life?
Be proactive.
Right. Spend time each week praying, studying scripture, reading devotionals specifically related to what's ahead. Build that resilience before you need it.
Get spiritually fit for it.
You got it. And finally, number 5, a gratitude practice. Each week, write a thank you note to God, but focus specifically on challenges you've overcome and how He used them for growth.
Connecting the hard stuff to the good stuff.
Exactly. By the end of the season, you'll have this tangible record of how far you've come, even through difficulties. This raises an important question. What's one of these that kind of jumps out at you right now? Something that feels doable?
That's a good prompt. What an incredible deep dive, though. We've really unpacked autumn. It's about letting go strategically,
Finding essential rest.
preparing for what's next.
And trusting God's timing, even when it's unseen.
Yeah. It's a powerful reminder that our spiritual journey, just like nature, has this rhythm: growth, renewal, rest.
It really does. And maybe one final thought to leave you with, something to chew on beyond just these points.
Okay.
Consider how even in the seasons of life that feel the most barren, the quietest, maybe when things feel like they've died back,
Yeah.
that unseen work of preparation, of transformation is still profoundly underway, just like that seed hidden in the soil.
Seemingly dormant.
Right. But it's setting the stage for future flourishing. God's often working in ways we just don't recognize until much, much later, laying a foundation for something beautiful.